What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfella, and we back with another video. And this dude Adonis Stevenson, man, first dude that had a power of Al Haymon and do absolutely jack shit with it. You know, Al Haymon is supposed to be the plug to bigger and better fights, but for him, let's call it what it is right now. You know, maybe I was in denial in the beginning. Al Haymon was a safe haven away from fighting Sergey Kovalev. You know, this dude Adonis Stevenson crying about, not being active enough, not getting enough fights, not giving the big fights. He upset with Al. He upset with PBC. He upset with Showtime. He upset with himself. He don't even know who he upset at no more. But at the end of the day, he got to look in the mirror and look at himself. You know, he could have been the people's champion at light heavyweight, the undisputed champion. He could have had all the belts by now, even by the time Andre Ward arrived in this division. You know, and versus anybody in the division, he would have had clout and got the majority of the split, the purse split. Easily had to do his win. He came on the scene, knocked out Chad Dawson after Andre Ward knocked him out at 68. Popped on the screen, on everybody's radar, you know. And after that, man, he never had a big fight, you know. Whoever had on his negotiations are trash. And Al don't fuck with no nasty negotiations like that. He fell out with negotiations with Joe Smith Jr. You know, Hopkins didn't even want to talk with him. Sergey Kovalev, he just didn't get the big fight, He made a lot of money on PBC. Let's keep it 100. Fighting lower level and lower tier fighters. But when it came to the upper echelon of fighters, he dropped the ball. Now this dude, Aldier Alvarez, he crying that this fight fell apart with another guy because he paid Alvarez to step aside so he could fight some fucking bum. Instead of going straight for Alvarez and getting him out of there. Now this dude he locked in with 2 fights for this year. He only fight 2 times a year. He fought Sakio Bika, big fucking whoop. Tony Bellew, big fucking whoop. Fine 4, big fucking whoop. When he could have had a mega clash with Joe Smith Jr. to right all his wrongs at Madison Square Garden, this motherfucker want to cry about who the A and B side with Joe Smith Jr. his promoter. Like because you got that fucking green belt like you the motherfucking shit. Get the fuck out of here. You need the big fight more than Joe Smith Jr. do. Ultimately, he gonna have to fight Arthur Beterbiev anyway because he managed by Al Haymon. And then if he leave from Al Haymon's advising from Al Haymon to avoid Arthur Beterbiev, ain't nobody fucking with him no more. You heard me? Ain't nobody fucking with him no more. He lost any fan that he ever had. He could have fought John Pascal in a mega money clash before Sergey Kovalev even got that fight. Before Pascal became damaged goods, He ran from that fight. And then he gonna leave Al Haymon to duck Arthur Beterbiev. How much y'all want to bet on that one? This dude is a fucking joke. And did you know this dude is 39 going on 40 pretty soon? Even though he turned pro at 29 years old, he overachieved his potential, And this dude is damn near 40, even though he got a little mileage for a 40, but 40 is 40. 40 ain't the new 20. 40 is 40. You heard me? Baby. But I'm just talking shit, dog. But at the same time, this dude letting his career slip through his hands. He making money fighting on PBC. These little lower level cars. He getting paid like an ace. And what's more important, his money or his legacy. And he don't wanna test himself, man. He talk big, calling out Kovalev, getting in the ring with Kovalev, saying he wanna talking like Randy Macho, saying, you don't want this. And meanwhile, you don't really want to fight Kovalev. You ran from HBO out of negotiations and ran to Al Haymon, You talking shit about Andre Ward. Now you got to come see the man. Now Andre Ward the man. He ain't got to come see you. That's a fight that everybody would love to see. But I'll be glad when this dude, is done and over with in the sport, man. Because this dude is acting diva ways, but he ain't earned that. He ain't earned that. He ain't earned that, man. He ain't earned to be the man or to try to manipulate the division to be the man like that. He ain't cut like that, bro. And I'll be glad when he lose at this point. And I was one of his biggest supporters, But this guy with his career, driving it right into the ground. He could have fought Joe Smith Jr., righted all his wrongs. He could have fought John Pascal and made some money, right all his wrongs. He could have fought Sergey Kovalev from the beginning and righted all his wrongs. But he don't want to test himself. And that's the new symbol for these new boxers. They want to keep that O, even though he don't have an O. They don't want to lose. They scared to lose. They scared to take an ass whooping. If most of these boxers could, they'd take a weapon in the ring with them so they ain't got to take that ass whooping. They talk all that shit. When it's time to back up, they quiet in the ring. They can't look their opponent in their eye in the square circle when the judge about to ring the bell. So at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. Make your money and get out the game and say, fuck my legacy. I'd rather have the cash. We gone.